Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping into the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well to support this channel. And let's do this. So let's start. So today we are going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. So let's start with Bitcoin. So this is the first things first. As always, let's start on the monthly. So we have two power candles without any, let's say, big resistance from the sellers. And in my humble opinion, we had two kind of different things happening here. First one was people that broke even from 2017, and the miners who keep selling, and they will keep selling. No news about this, because people that have a large sum of coins, they are not going to sell, okay, because they know what is coming. So it doesn't make any sense to sell at this range. Nothing special about this candle here. So far, we still have 29 days to go. Let's go. Oh, another interesting thing. Bitcoin is going up without volatility. And this is very key to understand how strong or impulsive things can happen soon. So we still don't have bullish momentum. We still don't have. And we have all this aggression, bullish aggression in the previous months. So this is very important to understand, because soon we are going to have strong moves. Yes. So let's jump into the weekly. Just a second, we have a lot of things here. So we have the sell-off on the Black Friday. Then the bulls bought all the way back. Then we had another sell attempt here. They bought again. So they made the new all-time highs, but maybe this was someone on FOMO, because we can see right now the market is not ready at this moment, okay? Right now, this moment here, because if it was, we were probably be above 20,000 range. So this is one of the clues, and maybe the market makers are waiting for news about regulations. Yes, so this is one of the possible reasons we didn't have bullish continuation from here. Let's jump into the 3 days. Okay, so here we don't have anything clear. The only thing to take note here is we have a shadow. This candle right here, despite the rejection, it's a shadow on the previous one, because the bulls bought all the way up on top of our key level 17,711, and we're still above 100% engulfing candle here, and right now we are still inside bar, so not a big deal so far. We have to see how this is going to unfold. Let's take a look on the daily. So here it is. So nothing clear, nothing developed. So we will keep watching to see how things can, if we can end up with at least a 50% of something, because so far there is nothing clear at all. Let's jump into the 4. So this move right here was 100% plus retrace, but without continuation, which is weird. But a thing here is, in my opinion, they are not going to make this easy or simple. So in other words, they want people out before we go straight up. So this is a possible scenario. This one right here, it's not clear, and maybe this is just a midway passage before 17,711. So if so, we will have a better confluence for a upside move. But again, there is nothing clear, nothing at all. Okay, I'm not going to spend energy trying to figure out what can possibly happen, because it would end up in guessworks. Okay. Yeah, so now let's jump into Ethereum. So this is a straight power candle, all the way bullish. This is very similar with XRP. Actually, it's almost the same. This candle right here is not bearish, it's a indecision candle. We have a similar candle on XRP as well, exactly the same. And yeah, so let's take a look on the, let's jump into the weekly. So the weekly is not looking great. Yeah, as you guys can see, we end up rejected from our key level, which is 610 two times. But again, we have a weird scenario here, because we already have the Ethereum 2.0 release, which should be all the way bullish, but so far it is not, because Ethereum and XRP is following Bitcoin. And I talked about this in the Champions Club. So the thing here is the fundamentals. We know that 95 plus of all trades are made by bots. So bots will react to any news, bullish or bearish, in like 1 second. Okay, so what we have right now is money and bots. So bots are managing a lot of money, a large sum of money. So if Ethereum and XRP are following Bitcoin, we have the behavior of money in the sidelines waiting for something, and it's probably the regulations that we have been talking about, which is probably going to show up in the next couple of days, maybe next couple of weeks. And if this is true, and if the regulations is not going to be bearish for Bitcoin, we are probably going to see a straight move up across the board for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. What we have to try to understand is how Ethereum and XRP can behave about something bearish for Bitcoin, because this can happen, we know. Also, there are many other fundamentals related to China, elections, dominion, things that we are already talking about, and all those things can reflect on Bitcoin, at least in the short time frame. Okay, but so far, what we know is Bitcoin is going to be deemed as a currency, which we talked about this a long time ago. And yeah, so this is not looking great, but again, we have the Ethereum 2.0 release, so there is something weird here. Let's go into the 3 days. So this is inside bar trade. We are still inside the rejection below our key level. Once we close, it's going to be the same case for XRP. We have to make a bull break above the key level, the bull break above the key level. Right after, we have to defend this level, And right after, we have to make the continuation. That's how this has to play out. But if things are really bullish in the way that we can see so far, we probably are going to end up with a straight bull break. Okay, so we have to acknowledge multiple scenarios, because if one don't happen, we have other in mind. So charting about multiple scenarios, we end up decreasing our lack of options. Okay, because when we keep looking at only one scenario, and if this scenario doesn't play out, we may end up in doubt, or can even miss a big move. Okay, so let's take a look on the daily. So the daily and the 4 hours, it's best compared with the other ones. So let's jump into the 4. Yes. We have two things here. The first thing is, this can be a bearish development in the short time frame, which means this can be a small bearish continuation pattern or a new low that can deliver this. And if this plays out, and if we go up from here, we can consider this the last trend for Ethereum, if this scenario plays out like this. But there is a lot of smart people waiting for such a move. So if they want to leave a lot of people outside, they should make a move that a lot of people is not expecting, which could be a bull break from here. It's a possible scenario. We have to acknowledge even scenarios that are not likely to play out, but they are possible. Yes. So whatever the way this plays out, the key thing is going to be this: once we stay above and we remain above 610, this is it. Okay, in my opinion, for now. So now let's take a look on XRP. Just a second, yes. I'm not going to use Poloniex chart. It has more data, but I am well aware of all data that we have on Poloniex, and what we have left here is not important anymore. So, oh sorry, let's start on the monthly, as always. A straight power candle all the way bullish. We had a very small rejection, a very small move up. Let's take a look on the range in the next chart, which is going to be the weekly. So this is not bearish. This is a candle that can mean two things. Sorry, guys. Two things. It can be consolidation before bullish continuation, or indecision, which also can fall into consolidation. So it's not bearish. Let's take a look into the weekly. So here on the weekly, it's very interesting. Let me show you why. So the monthly, it's looking good. but the weekly, it's not looking good. But it's the only one that falls into this uh, ugly scenario. So you guys must have in mind this. Before the monthly developed, we need something to be developed on the weekly. Before we can have something ready on the weekly, we need something to be developed on the daily. So sometimes the thing will be beautiful on the monthly, ugly on the weekly, and beautiful on the daily. Because if we don't address this, if we don't understand this nature, we can look at things like this. Beautiful, ugly. What is it? Okay, so always have this in mind. So a 45, almost 50% rejection, which was expected, but is not beautiful. Trading inside, lower high, we had a shooting star. Now it's turning into, it's not a bearish spinning top yet. But yeah, so we have to pay close attention here. But now on the 3 days and on the daily, it's looking good, and I'm going to show you. So, as we can see here, the rejection, and then we had a strong bearish sell right here. But then this happened first on Bitcoin and then on Ethereum and XRP. So this is not a XRP only characteristic, okay? Have this in mind. So they bought all the way up, everything, almost everything. So this candle is not bearish at all. And then this one right here, it's a bearish spinning top, but it's not bearish at all. This is a indecision candle, which falls into consolidation as well. And in this scenario, who are in control? If the bulls are in control and we have consolidation, consolidation favors the ones in control, the bulls. So again, rejection, we bought up, not bearish candle, straight bullish, bearish spinning top, consolidation, and now we have another bearish spinning top, which can be also a bearish abandoned baby, which is also not bearish. Because some candles can have two natures. It depends on the position. Okay, that's the reason we have to understand all the information that we can extract from the candles and the levels, etc., etc., and etc. So right now 617652. In my humble opinion, it looks like consolidation before bullish continuation. Yeah. So let's jump into the daily. So here is when the things are not clear, just like Ethereum, it's somewhat more clear. XRP is not clear at all. So we have nothing clear here. Okay. Let's jump into the 4. So here on the 4, XRP, it's looking ugly a little bit. And why? You guys remember we talked about we should made at least 69, 70, or 71 for a clear for a better scenario, okay? But we made it to 680, 133, which is not bad, but yeah. So yeah, a thing that we can understand here is this: measuring the board, not price. We can understand that XRP it's above the average price, which for the board, not for price itself. We can measure this in two ways, okay? So this is a thing you guys are not going to see anybody out there talking about. This is a thing that I developed, okay? And it's not Ethereum, okay? So this is real, this works, and you guys know I don't share everything in public, but yeah, so people on the Champions Club are aware, they understand what I'm talking about here. So measuring the board, XRP is on top of the 50% for this range, which is bullish. Second, yeah. So when the yeah, and so this scenario here can fall into the same one I talked about Ethereum. You guys saw that possible small time frame bearish development, which could be if plays out. Could be. We still don't know because it's not clear. Could be a fall around 55 or a little below, which would give us if plays out. So there's a lot of ifs because it's not clear, which we would end up with something like this, which would be all the way bullish. Not in the best way as it could be, but still bullish. Other than this, nothing special. We have a long right here. We have another one on 6.2 right here. So our average is around this range. And yeah, so we are looking for more. Let's see how this is going to play out. But so far, there is nothing clear, folks. There is nothing clear. But the good thing is, we don't have nothing clear, but also we don't have nothing bearish. So this is great too. And let's take a quick look on the, I don't know if it's possible, XDC. I don't know if it's okay, so let's see. Yeah, we don't have a lot of data. Yeah, so I will try to look at this one in the next video, so I can use the other chart and we take a better look at it. Okay, so guys, this is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this analysis can help you in any way. And thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for your support as well. Don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, subscribe as well. Don't forget to hit the bell. And yeah, so help me with this channel because it's not having any follow through. As you guys know, telling the truth, talking about the truth doesn't is not going to make this channel popular because as you guys know, people like to hear things that make them happy, not the truth. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for your time. I will see you guys soon. See ya.